Alright, we're back, and we're on Route 130, and we're going too slow in my opinion. We need to pick up the pace. So this video, and I'm going to open this conversation up to these guys right here, that if you were in a market to buy a used car, right, where would you go? Anthony, if you didn't have a dad that was super guru car guy with all his connections and people, where would you go to buy a car?
Car dealership.
Wow. A new one or a used one?
Most likely a used one.
Used car dealership. And give me a name of a used car dealership.
Right off the bat, I don't know if it really qualifies as a used car dealership, but CarMax.
Whoa! So, that's good. So why would he say CarMax? Because CarMax has a lot of advertising, right, that made an impression on you, because you didn't hear it from me, because I do very little work for CarMax. Very little work. It's, you know, a job here or there, you know. So CarMax, and him not knowing the makeup of CarMax, because it was implanted in his brain with advertising. Not that he knows if they are good or bad or whatever. I will tell you, they usually have a good vehicle recondition department program, meaning their technicians have guidelines that they have to follow to recondition a vehicle. And we'll say windshield, interior, exterior, wheels and tires, powertrain, and if the car is completely garbage, once they get it from the auction to their facility, that goes out for sale for somebody else to buy that nightmare. All right, so next that was a used car. So next is April.
Yes.
Roots Dispensary, come get your dope. Dope man, dope man.
And a drive-through, wow.
So April, where would you go to buy a used vehicle? And there's a lot of variables. And say you don't have any money. A used vehicle?
I would go right here.
You would go to Burlington Kia. Why would you go to Burlington Kia?
Because they're so nice in there.
Because they're nice. You can't trust somebody who's nice to you at a car dealership.
Because we know the owner.
So you would buy a used car from a new car dealership.
Yes. Used car for sure.
So at a used car dealership, they are pre-certified, right? Meaning that they had some type of technician in their shop go through that vehicle and say that this is a decent vehicle with minimal recon work that needs to be done. And if it fits the budget, they'll do what little recon work and warranty work it needs, and they will put that out on the, whoa.
Or you can pay more for an extended warranty.
So that would be April. So then...
So we know somebody who did that.
So if... Now here you go. If you have bad credit, you can't go to a new car store to buy a used car.
Yeah.
And then you have to go to like an Enterprise used car lot, or some other private lot, or a buy here pay here lot. And I will tell you the structure of most of these smaller lots versus a Carvana, a CarMax, a Drive Time, they do not have a structured recondition, a recon department, typically.
I didn't realize that Meineke was right next to a laundromat.
Yeah, they should do very well over there. They should.
Yeah.
But the advertising, you know, Car Sense, things like that. Advertising brings the consumer into the online world where you get to see these enhanced images of the car, and you don't get to see what they had to do to restore that car. So we'll just give you this guy here. I assure you, if I check any one of those cars on any one of these lots, I will find multiple issues with every one of those cars out there that's ready for sale. You can guarantee that. I'm saying mechanical, safety, and neglected maintenance. So if you don't have any credit and you have a little budget, you're kind of forced into not this place, right? Because if you don't have a 500 or better credit score, you're not getting anything there, and a big deposit. Here or next one?
Next one.
So if you have little money down, you have bad credit, you're kind of stuck at a buy here, pay here lot and hoping that they can get you bought from some bank, and if you have some repos
They're definitely going to get you into another bank, but your payments are going to be $1,200 a month.
Your payments on a 10-year-old car or whatever are going to be outrageous. And we're just giving you examples. Where would you go? You know, you have to figure that out based on, well, who's going to buy you. So if you have $500 down, you have bad credit, you don't want to go private. And I think private buy, if you could buy a car for $500 anymore or $1,000, those days are gone. I mean, most people that have a car for sale for $500,
Needs $5,000
it's usually junk, and they call the scrap guy, and the scrap guy gives them $500, and off it goes. You know, so then you're kind of stuck there. But I would say if you had some money, right, and you had to have a used car, I would say I would probably.
Is this right in?
Yeah, I would probably look around for a private sale. Now, private sale, there's a lot of people out there who are going to try and screw you over too. They know how to clear a code. They know how to reset things. You know, they know how to hide things, especially if you're a novice vehicle purchaser. So, I mean, there's risk there too. And there's risk going to a private lot. And even if you just review new car dealerships and used car dealerships and pre-owned and buy here, pay here and Carvana, all that, you are going to see a plethora of problems with the cars because that's just the nature of what it is. Very rare you're going to see that someone bought a pre-owned, pre-certified or used vehicle that they didn't have any issues with.
Yeah.
Some type of issue. Small, large, whatever. So, you know, for me, I would say if I didn't have any money, I had bad credit, I would try and wait it out and try and buy a car cash from a private sale, and save all the crap of trying to get bought, paying super high interest rates. And then some people are just, you know, product of their environment. I need this now. I don't care what it looks like. This is all I can get. I'm stuck. You know, so what, the interior, you know, the armrest is ripped up, the engine light's on, they need the car, and on the way they go. And if they make the first payment, you know, that lot's lucky. If they don't, you know, that's going to be a problem. Then if you have some type of credit and some money down, then you'd have to say, all right, well, you know, let me try a used car lot and try and see what they have there. You know, there is some places that do a really good job of reconditioning the cars. Like, you're going to get into it and the steering wheel's not going to be all jacked up. There's not going to be any warning lights on. There's not going to be cracks in the dash and broken vents, and the armrest's worn out, and the carpet is, you know, partially clean but still skanky. The headliner, you know, has stains in it or is falling down. Like, some of the things you have to look at when you're buying some pre-owned vehicles. And these cars come at heavy price tags too, like $5,000 for cars that have tons of cosmetic issues.
Because they know they'll get it.
And then along with, you know, mechanical issues that are foreseen, unforeseen, or hidden, or ghost, or mystery, you know. And then look at the wheels and tires, like, are the tires good, or the rims rusty and banged up and, you know, not restored. So, you know, there's definitely levels of quality of cars at different lots.
Right.
You know, so we deal with many different lots, and everybody's recon process is different. And when I was reconning cars for Carvana and Drive Time, we would be changing dash vents and heater cores, evaporator cores, and A-pillars and steering wheels and seats and seat heaters. Like, you know, they really have an extensive recon process. And then they have an independent team in their recon facilities that inspect that work too. So, you know, if it doesn't pass quality QC, quality control, that car goes right back into the recon department to get those. And if it's an iffy thing, then they'll talk about it amongst each other and say, hey, you know, this is good, this is bad. Still doesn't, you know, cover unforeseen oil consumption problems, you know, transmissions that work today and don't work tomorrow, or, you know, work today and work 60, 90 days later. I mean, there's things that go on like that. So, but, you know, you can't just buy image on a vehicle today. I know a lot of people buy with their eyes, right? But you know, I've seen so many BMWs and Mercedes and on and on and on that they look great, but they're complete piles of crap. You know, so it's definitely risky. So, you know, where would I go if I had disposable income? Of course, I would go right to my favorite dealership, and for whatever I can afford, that's what I would do. And then, of course, me knowing what I know today, knowing that the factory warranty is garbage and the vehicle that you're buying today is basically garbage in a few years, that you would want to buy an extended warranty to cover your warranty.
That's what you said not to do.
No. If you buy a new vehicle,
Oh, new, yes.
brand new vehicle, right?
No, I get it.
Buy an extended warranty.
Yeah.
If you're only going to keep the car for 3 years and has 0 mileage on it, you're good. You're covered under that warranty. You have nothing to worry about once that warranty is expired. So absolutely, do you need a warranty on top of your warranty and after your warranty expires if you plan on keeping any type of vehicle today, because what it costs to fix these vehicles is ridiculous. So factory warranty, aftermarket warranty, and your insurance company for full coverage is almost like a warranty as well, but they don't cover, you know, alternators and things like that. I mean, if your car's on fire, you know, you have a replacement. So yeah, so if you have a little bit of money, private sale maybe. If you have a little bit of money and bad credit, and you can't go private sale, right? Because no one's going to sell you a car for $5 grand on a payment plan. So you're going to have to go to buy here, pay here lot, and roll the dice and see if someone can get you bought. And you're not really going to get anything super dreamy, so you have to settle for what you can get if you're in that position. And then if you have disposable income, you can go wherever you want and buy whatever you want. But if you're going to buy brand new, you're going to have the factory warranty, and you would definitely want to buy the best aftermarket warranty on top of that if you plan on keeping that car past the factory warranty. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of older cars out here that are probably in good shape, sitting around, but it's hard to say. Everything's a risk today that you purchase. I mean, you probably couldn't trust a guy selling a used lawnmower on the side of the road today. I mean, it would start, but it would start tomorrow, the next day, or the day after.
I didn't even think of it like that.
You could buy a brand new car off a dealership lot, and they'll have to jumpstart the car sometimes. It's the truth.
Yeah.
Jumpstart the car to show you, and then, you know, then you take that car home, the battery could be dead the next day or two, because that's just the way things are. But it's a brand new car.
Right.
It does happen. Where, you know, your steering goes out or something. So new or used or pre-owned or whatever, there is issues. There's always issues in the technology today with the engineers who don't test anything and just throw whatever they have at it and let it stick. There's issues everywhere. So where would you go to buy a car? I gave you 3 different scenarios when you're looking for a car, and we're just saying this is just for someone out there that doesn't know, like, hey, this is my scenario. I have bad credit, I have a little bit of money down, you know, here's my thoughts. If you have good credit and some money, where would you go? And if you have excellent credit and disposable income, what I would do. Thanks for watching.